What's going on, guys? Plastic Beach X3 back here with another One Piece sim video, and this time I am going to be doing a video on the OP01 Kozuki Oden strategy. As you can see here in the replays on the sim, and a very high ranked Oden player sitting at about 2,900 million berry bounty, just defeated a 1,700 million berry bounty ranked Vegapunk, so the Oden is sitting at about the top 20-25 of the ranked ladder currently. So very strong to see, very cool to see an Oden player at about top 20-25 of the ranked ladder. Down here you can see that they were even a higher rank at 3071, I believe, after winning that Vegapunk game. And then they beat a Resonante player, so that's all I can see right now on just these queues of replays. But Oden doing relatively well on the high ranked ladder. I wanted to take it out and give it a shot. I was going to show off these replays, but they are both unbelievably unwatchable in terms of bugs. So I thought that I would just show you guys that an Oden is doing well on the ranked ladder, and I would take the list that he is playing and play it on the unranked sim just to show off a few games to see what this guy's cooking. So yeah, let's get into the deck profile. Okay, so here's the deck profile of the Oden that was playing on the high ranked ladder. Apologies for my dishwasher, it's going crazy currently. It's just a very loud dishwasher. So Oden, if you don't know, he's activate main. Once per turn, you can trash a Wano country type card from your hand, subject to 2 Dawn cards as active. He is a Wano country leader, 5,000, 5 life. So, and from OP01. And then we have well, I guess I should say before like going card by card, I think it would be more intuitive if I could go like just show you the combo, or like tell you what the main combo of the strategy is, and then go card by card after that. This deck revolves around a combo that came out in OP10. I had no clue that this combo even existed. I didn't know any of these cards even existed. Because nobody was trying it. But it is a very strong combo if you can pull it off. I will say it is a technically 4-card combo, 3.5 card combo. So you do have to search for it, and you spend a lot of your early games throughout the game searching for the combo. But you do play cards that, like this deck has the value of major consistency. Has a lot of consistency tools, so you can find those cards relatively easy. It's just being able to find them on like a 4 Dawn turn to make the combo worth it. So the combo is obviously 6-drop Kinemon is an on play if your leader is Kozuki Oden. Play up to a 9 red Scabbards type card with a cost of 3 or less from your hand, so it's any Akazaya 9 essentially. And then Dawn X1 when attacking, once per turn, you can set up to one of the 3 cost Akazaya 9 cards as active. So obviously you combo this with a 3-drop, so this is card 1, and then any of the 3 drops, Ikiku, Dogstorm, and Raizo, I would consider as the 0.5 part of it, because you just need one of these in your hand to be able to play off the Kinemon. And then the combo comes, the other 2 cards in the combo are these 2 Kinemon cards, so a 2-drop 1K, 1K counter, activate main, you may place this card and a Kinemon with 0 power from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Play up to 1 Kinemon with a 6 cost from your hand. And then the other one is a 2-drop 0K 2K counter. Activate main. Same effect as the other one. Place this character and a Kinemon with 1,000 power or 1,000 power from your trash to the bottom of your deck in any order. Play up to 1 Kinemon, cost 6 from your hand. So essentially the combo, quote unquote, is having both of these in your hand with a 6-drop Kinemon with a 3-drop. If you do that, you can totally tap out. So the good thing about this is that you can tap out with searcher cards trying to find the combo, and then you can restand 2 Dawn, which is all you need to perform the combo is 2 Dawn. You can stand up 2 Dawn with your leader ability, and then execute the combo. So essentially, once you have all these in your hand, you will go, tap out, leader ability, discard one of these. It doesn't matter which one. You play the other one, whichever one you didn't discard. You use its ability, place it from the field, and the other one from the bottom, or from the graveyard to the bottom of the deck. Play out the Kinemon effect, play a 3-drop. So essentially, For 2 Dawn, really for 0 Dawn, because you use leader ability, you just have to discard a 1/0 card. And as you know, any turn that you want, it could be on 2 Dawn turn, it could be on 4 Dawn turn, whatever. You get to play out a 6-drop and a 3-drop, which is 9 Dawn worth of value. And then next turn, if they, assuming they survive, because if you play them out early enough, you will get 3 swings with just these characters and whatever ability they have. So Okiku is Dawn X1 when attacking, rest of the 5 cost or less. Dogstorm is Dawn X2 when attacking, set with Dawn active, so you can do some crazy stuff with like Hody once you have Dogstorm established. Notably, you can like leader ability, get 2 more Dawn up, and then restand 1, put the 1 that you restood off of Kinemon, swing with this, restand this, swing again, get another Dawn, because this one is not once per turn when attacking, whereas Okiku is, and Raizu is as well. He's a 3-drop 4K 1K counter when attacking once per turn. If you have 2 or more rested cards, including himself, you draw a card. So that is like essentially the main combo of this strategy. And then otherwise you're just trying to play, I think the other cards are just like consistency cards and also just like, Hody Jones is a bomb card, Electric Luna is a bomb card. So you're just playing some bombs and some consistency cards, some cards to fill out the list. So let's get into the cards themselves. Dogstorm, 4 of, Okiku, 4, Kinemon, 4, Momo, Searcher, just like Luffy, just like Bonnie, at 4 of, 3 Raizo, 4 Hody Jones, 4 Otamna Searcher, also a 2K counter. Also Searcher, obviously, top 5 Searcher. And then 4 of the 5-drop 6K 1K counter Nekomamushi on play. If your opponent has 7 or more rested cards, including Dawn cards, this card gains Rush, and it's an Akazaya 9 to search off of Momo, which we'll get to later. And then 2 of the 4 of the Kinemon cards. And then Momonosuke, which is a card that also came out in OP10, 1-drop 1K 1K counter. Activate main, you can rest 2 Dawn. So essentially, if you wanted to do this effect in the same turn that you play it, you have to tap 3. Place this character into your trash, like a top 5, and reveal 2 Akazaya 9 or 9 Red Scabbards type cards and put them into your hand. So it's essentially a Dareshi for the Akazaya 9 archetype with a 1K counter on it. Also, you can play it on 1 Dawn and then like just tap 2 and have an extra Dawn left over, or like leader ability go back to 3 once you use it. So it's a very strong card to be able to find your pieces for the combo. And then we have 4 Tashigi, 2K counter, and 3 Electric Luna. All right, so that's the deck. That's the combo. I hope you guys understand the concept of it. I'm going to be straight up honest with you before we even get into the games. I've played this deck for a little bit last night after I made the initial intro to this video. And the deck, I will say, is not tier 1 for sure. Like, there's just too many things that can answer, even if you do go like full combo on them, like get the combo off very early. There's just too many decks that can answer that board, especially like KO decks. If you just KO the 3-drop on whenever it goes back to their turn, then your Kinemon is just a 6-drop 6K vanilla at that point. But I will say that it is a very cool deck, and the fact that you can do this combo does take people by surprise a lot. And it does, pick you up some games. So I'm not going to say it's the worst deck of all time, not by a million. It's very cool and it's very strong. But I just think currently in the meta that we're in right now, it's not the best deck of all time. I think it has good matchups for sure. I think it has a good matchup into GP probably because you can swing 6s a bunch. And the Electric Lunas, of course, and the Hody is also just generically very good against GP. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I just wanted to preface the games by saying that. And I'm not one of those YouTubers who just try to say, every deck is tier 1, every deck is tier 0. This deck is the best deck of all time. I just try to be real with you guys. And we can explore the strategy and how cool it is without necessarily saying that like it's the best of all time. So I'm going to get into some games here, hopefully against some meta matchups. And yeah, see you in the games. Alright, we have a game against Purple Black Luffy. They chose to go first. I'm going to keep this. It seems like a good hand. Otamna Momo. Obviously don't have any of the pieces, but we just drew one, so that's pretty good. Start with Otamna. I guess we're taking a dog. Establish Momo, pass turn. It looks like we're just not going to have the combo. Maybe I should have mulliganed, but oh, there's Yeah, we already had 3 drop. That's nothing, so I think here we just have to pop the Momo. And we just drew into the combo. So we'll take Kinemon Kinemon. We do have 2 Dawn to work with if we wanted to use leader ability here. But also could just like keep cards in hand and not use leader ability. Oh no, we do have to use leader ability actually, because we have to get one of these in the trash. One of the Kinemons in the trash, so looks like we're just going 7. Then we will use leader ability, trash Kinemon, play Kinemon, Kinemon effect, bottom them both, play out Kinemon, play out Kiku, and pass turn. And assuming they tap everything, our Neko Mamushi will be live. Our opponent seems to be shocked by what just occurred. Okay, they're gonna God Thread us. Excuse me, remove the 3 drop, which is obviously really good. But they are gonna, if they tap leader, they will go to 7 cards. Tapped. I think we just 1K this, expecting a 6. Okay, so I think we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to play the Neko before we swing into the Zoro. And I think we're just gonna go. We could like use leader ability to proc a Momo, but probably not worth it. Could have also played Kinemon into Dog Storm instead of Neko. Yeah, that probably would have, maybe that's better, just to, since like we didn't necessarily need the rush or anything. I think Kinemon and Dog Storm would have been better, just so that we can like establish a 3 drop that they have to remove, or we're just gonna start swinging really hard. Luna's doing absolutely nothing in this matchup probably. Yeah, so I'm just gonna discard it now. Probably just have to give up the Momo. Ugh, God. Yeah, I think this turn is a 6/7 Kinemon. Let's see what the opponent can do. They could kill us. No, they actually can't. Unless they, I don't know any way they get double rush. So hopefully we can just like, they hold up Gum Gum Giants or something, and we can Hody down the Dawn. And then like, you know, get all Dawn back with Dog Bark and leader ability if we draw into a 1/0 card. We're gonna kill the Neko Mamushi. Interesting. Instead of the Dog Bark, and they could have just attacked into the Neko. I don't know what's going on here, but oh, did they just try to activate main this? Oh gosh, I mean, this is what happens when you play on the unranked sim. Ugh. What does this do? KO a 5-drop or less. Okay, fair enough. We still might be able to go for it though. Yeah, I think we just go for it. And we can restand Dawn. Unfortunately, Tom does not an Akazai 9. So we're gonna tap. We're gonna go 7 for starters. Then we can go 8, 9 with leader. Eat. Yep. Alright, so we got the first game. Try to get into another one. Alright, we got a game against Shanks. We're gonna choose to go second. We do have the searcher, but I think we just have to mulligan. This is better, for sure. We could go Momo. What's gonna be most optimal? I think we just have, if we establish this, next turn we can do it and Autumna. Yeah, so we can just establish that. I'm gonna pass. Could just like do a Momo swing 6. Because they're not really on Red Hawk anymore. And just like hold this for next turn. Maybe. Because if we do end up, we play the Autumna and then decide what to do. Do find a Kinemon, which is huge. Then, is it worth it to not swing this turn? Man, it's probably alright. Fortunately, we get 2 of the same Kinemon, so we can't do the combo this turn. But we will take this. We find another searcher. I'm just gonna play Sanji. That's fine. I think we start with Momo. We don't find it again, but we can grab this Momo. I think maybe that'll get us there, hopefully. Nope. Sure doesn't. And now we're just super behind, so I don't see us winning this game because we didn't see the combo. Yeah. Luffy, no Marco, it's fine. And there it is. A little too late, but it's fine. We can go Hody here. We go Hody and still play out Kinemon and Kiku. Or play Autumna. They're only at 6 rested cards, so we could play Autumna into another Kinemon, and that would be kind of correct. Just go like double Kinemon this turn. But then if we commit to the Autumna, like if we don't find the Kinemon, what else can we do? I guess just like maybe we can 6 them. And if they take the free block 1k or free block leader ability, they'll be at 7 cards and we can go 6 with the Nekomamushi and then play Kinemon. So I think it's worth it to play the Autumna because we have 2 different lines to go down in case we don't find the Kinemon, which we did not. So here I think the 2k is probably just best. And then we can go 6 with leader, see if they block here because it is free with leader ability. Yep, and then we can Nekomamushi them. He does gain the rush So we're gonna swing 6 into life. And then we are going to leader ability. We're going to ditch the 2-drop, play the other 2-drop ability, play Kinemon, Okiku, pass the turn. Obviously, we're just cooked to like a Rayleigh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But at least we got off the combo. Okay. So I think we just Hody and try to put a lot of pressure on them. But we would have to kill the blocker, I think, because we're dead on the backswing, especially to like, we're uber dead to like a dragon. But I think it's probably our only way of getting out of this situation, so I'm just gonna do it. We will go 8 into the blocker. Okay. Go 6 of life. Beautiful. 6 of life. Leader ability, trash this because we already have the other one in trash. And then we can play the legs. And we die in the backswing, but I mean, we got the combo off twice. So. Yeah, this seems like a pretty terrible matchup for us in general. There we go, 7. We have to take it. 8. We have to. They just swing totally incorrect numbers unless they have dragon. Okay, they do. So that's fair. Alright, so that's a loss in the books. Alright, we got a GP game. Opponent is going to choose second. Our hand's pretty good, so I think we keep this one. Like, we have 2 parts of the combo, and then we have a searcher, so I feel like we just keep that. Play the win at sea, get the friend Frankie, and then the pudding. We have a next part of the combo. I think we're just gonna search, find Momo. Yes. Go 6 and establish the Momo. So we just need the legs now, or the, wait, I don't know. Yeah, the legs now. Luckily they don't have Zoro, the 4-drop. We're gonna find Jet Gatling, so we know Pudding, Jet Gatling, and Frankie. We have 7 at life, leaving the Momo. Interesting. We find the leg, so we have the combo. Now we just would like something to like play. I think we honestly could just play this, but I do want to get off my searches if possible. I feel like. But is it better to just straight up establish the the Neko now? I guess my question is more like, are they going to, because we could always just like Momo next turn, but I'm thinking like on their 6th Dawn turn, they're going to play the Sanji Pudding, they're going to Dawn -2, restand 2, gain 1, go to 4, and then they're going to tap 4 for something, and then they will have leader and 5 Dawn rested, so it's only 6. cards rested unless they go ahead and proc the Going Merry, and then that turns into 7. Will they be able to proc the Going Merry? They'll be at 5, so yes, they will, because they'll be at even dawn. So I'm just wondering, I am gonna do that. I'm just gonna go 5, just because I just want to establish these bodies, because I really don't think he's gonna be able to deal with any of them next turn. Like, he's just gonna play Sanji Pudding, and then I'll have like a ton of 6Ks coming at his face with, you know, getting searches off as well. So I'm just gonna do that. Go ahead and leader ability here. Discard the 2K, play the arms ability, put him to the bottom, Kinemon Kiku, pass turn. And then we get to recoup 3 cards next turn due to double Momo. And then 4 with our draw, of course. So they are going to Pudding, Dawn -2, restand 2, gain 1. Play for Nosuke, gain an extra. Okay, so we would have had, you know, enough for Neko. Good to know. They're just going to go 6 here. Yeah, we'll take it. Hit another Hody. They do tap the stage, but with no effect. And I think we just go ahead and Momo. Take the 2 Akazaya 9s that we can take. Momo. I think we take this 2K counter here. Okay, and then we need 2 Dawn for this. 2 Dawn for that, and then we can restand 2, discarding the Dog Bark probably. Playing out another Kiku for 3, so that gives us 1 Dawn after we use these 2. So it's a perfect 6 at life. I mean, we could also just tap this Frankie and kill it. We could actually tap the Sanji Pudding and put a lot of pressure on him, which might be better. Like, get a lot of cards out of hand. We'll see. If he counters this, I'm like just elated. I probably just won't play this. Okay. Then we'll go 6 at life. Gives us a 2K. That's huge. Go 7 into Sanji Pudding, restand the Okiku. Gives us another 2K. Go 6 at life. No ability. If he counters, I'll think about swinging 7 into the Sanji Pudding. So I can swing 9 into it now. Yeah, let's do that. Ditching just the Okiku. Give up double 2K if you want. Okay, yep, Jet Gatling. Giving up a Jet Gatling. Seven into Kiku, sure. Doesn't get the ability, but will leader ability now. Sure. Sure. We'll counter this one. Okay, we could Hody, which we just might. We could play Kinemon into Raizo. That's only giving us 3 Dawn to work with. I think you go ahead and start 5 to Frankie. Okay. Go 7 here. Go 8, tap the Dawn, choose no targets. We'll go 9 into Sanji Pudding. After we baited out a 2K. Gonna play Luffy Taro. And no ability off the Luffy Taro. They're just going to go 8 into Nekomamushi. We'll let them have it this time. I'm going to keep 2 Dons standing. Kind of don't want to go for it just yet. I kind of want to, because I don't think we're dead. Maybe we are to the secret Luffy. Yeah. Because if I go for it, I can go 8, 8, 10. Don't want to swing yet because if I Hody, I want to be able to tap those so he has no ability to live. Yeah, I just don't think without any, because there's 0 blockers in this strategy, so I wonder if like this deck needs a blocker or something, because I just am not comfortable unless I go for game here. Like, what can I do that like makes me not dead to the secret Luffy? So yeah, I just think I have to do it. Go 8. They have ditched a lot of counter. 8. Leader ability. 10. Nice. Hit double giant. Alright, so we got there. Yeah, pretty sick game. Alright, we have another GP matchup. I'm going to choose to go second because I know GP loves to go second. We did open up the legs and the 6-drop, but nothing else, so I feel like we just mulligan this. And probably a worse hand that we've mulliganed into. But, I mean, I still think it was a correct mulligan. They're going to take a Frankie. Hey, we draw into the 6-drop. That's pretty good. But we just have to pass. Be nice if we found the legs off this life or draw. They're going to take Jet Gatling and draw a card. We're going to take this, hit no Tamna. So we're really just looking for the legs here. We hit no Kiku. I think we go Tamna. We find the legs, so we're going to go 5. I think he would play Smoker. No. Or Tashigi. Because I don't really know what they're doing to kill it. So I think we just established double 3-drop, 6-drop. Seems pretty good. So we'll play Okiku, leader ability, ditch the legs, play the arms ability, put the legs on the bottom, play the Kinemon. My cat walks right in front of the screen and I don't want to misclick, so 1 stick, play Raizo. Alright, watch out. That's the turn. Pretty strong 4-Don turn, if I do say so myself. We essentially got, what, 12, 13 Don on our 4-Don turn. Almost like we're playing 5-life Bello Betty, you know what I mean? See the opponent. Oh, they don't have the Sanji Pudding, but they are going to tap this Okiku. Fair enough. You'll get it. You'll definitely get it. Guess they're just deciding whether they want to swing at the Zoro. Okay. Weird. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He's probably just swing with leader. Okay, never mind. I'll take that all day. We get a search. Oh, disgusting. So I think we simply go. We start 5. Yeah, so we're just gonna get a bunch of swings here. We start 5 with the Raizo. We're gonna draw first off the Raizo to see what we get before we start searching. And then we'll go. We can actually yeah, I want to draw. So I'm gonna go 7 here. Restand the Raizo. Really couldn't tell you what's okay. So they're gonna 0 drop this. What was that? Oh, a Luffy Tar. I thought that was a 10 drop Luffy for a minute. We'll draw a card off the Raizo. Get our 3rd Hody. Maybe we can cut back on the Hodies in the list. I'm not saying the list. I don't know if the list is like. I don't know who made the deck. So like, I just know it's a very high rated player on the rank sim. Our opponent is just really wanting to keep this Zoro. He just gave us a 2K, so. I guess like I could forego one of the searchers if I just wanted to establish the 0 drop, the 0K searcher. I could just swing 7 and probably just guarantee a kill on this thing, which is probably what I'll do, just because I'm always afraid of the 6 drop Luffy. I'm afraid of too much pressure into my face. Because I could have also just like swung 5 and give me another 2K, and then I can search with both. Oh no, I couldn't even search with both. I don't know what I'm talking about. So I couldn't search with both anyway. You would need 5 Dawn to do that. So this was smarter anyway. I don't know. I think I just take. Am I like ever doing the combo again? Probably not. So I feel like I just take the 2K counter. If I didn't have 3 Hodies in my hand, I would probably take Kinemon just so I can do like play another Kinemon next turn. But I think our next 2 turns are probably just double Hody. If I top deck into like a Wano card, I could even I can even go Hody Momonosuke next turn. But then I wouldn't have Dawn for my multiple swings. So he's just gonna go 9er. Do I save the Kinemon? Oh, never mind. Take it. Okay, Luna's fine. That's fair. But our opponents only have 4 rested cards, so now as an option we can do the Momo thing now. I think we will just go 5. Play Momo. Momo effect. Oh, jeez, my cat just fell off the desk. What a doofus. And we only hit 1 target. It's unfortunate. We buried 2 Luna. But now we use leader ability, ditching probably the dog. And then we can go Hody, tap nothing, go 8. We have a decent amount of counter in hand. We're probably dead to the 6 drop though. Just because they have so much Dawn to work with when it just usually doesn't happen like that. So maybe we shouldn't have played Hody. Yep. Oh. Come on. No, I just feel bad for posting this video. Why are people in the unranked sim so bad? Okay, so if he would have went 10-10, yeah, he just wins, right? So he goes 10, so he goes 6, I have to counter. 10, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hey, no, we would have had it if he goes 10-10. If he goes 7-9-9, we go 2-1, take the 9, 2-1-1-1, and we have it. So actually, I think we had that one. Do we not? No matter the numbers. So 7. Yeah. Right? Am I crazy? You would have went 7. Put 2 down under here. Put 1 down under here. 2 down under here. That leaves 2 under here. So you can go 9-9-7. 7-9-9, which is probably what I would do. And we can get out of 7-9-9 now. 2, 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. All right. Well, actually, we might have won that one justifiably without the massive, disgusting misplay by the opponent. Yeah, fair enough. Is that 9 though? Am I crazy? Yeah, it would have been 9. All right. Well, let's get into the next game. All right, we have a game against Lucci. I'm gonna choose to go second. Hand's pretty bad. No searcher, so I'll just mulligan it. I think we go with Tomna here. We don't have either the pants or the hands, so we'll take the 2K. We'll establish Momo, which actually, yeah, it's probably not good to establish Momo going second curve because of the broke, so we'll just pass. We just need the pants though, which we don't need to play the Momo this turn to be able to do. Find another. Oh, he's just gonna pass on 3. That's huge for us. Makes me wonder. And he milled double Lucci, so that's also disgusting. We just go ahead and Momo here. We find the combo. Huge, huge. But what do we take after the combo? I think we just take another 3-drop because we had double Kinemon in hand. We don't need to waste the Automna here, I don't think, because we're not really looking for anything else. So we'll just go 6. Leader ability, trash this. Legs ability, put that to the bottom. Do one of those. Get a minus to the Kinemon, but you're not going to be able to kill it with a Laboon, and obviously I have Kiku on the field, so I'm just going to tap that. And brokenly enough, we can actually go Kinemon into Dog Bark, discard the 1K, and then still be able to do both of these effects, so I'm going to do that. We will discard, restand 2, we'll go 6 with the Okiku to start with, tapping the Laboon. Go 5 into the Laboon. Go 7 into the Laboon. Restand Okiku. We'll go 6 into Laboon. And our opponent quit. Fair enough. I mean, he had a 2K. But his next turn wasn't going to be very good. Like, maybe he can kill. What is he going to? 7? Yeah. I mean, if he does save it, he can like kill 1 card for sure. He can kill a Kinemon and attack into something else. But yeah, it was pretty much GG anyway. Alright, so I think that would be the end of these games. I'm going to go into the deck list one more time before we close out the video. Alright, so those were the games with this gooey Oden. The combo is disgusting, as you can tell, if you can get it off. I can already tell you, I think the bad matchups are like Shanks, probably Lucci most of the time. Our game against Lucci, we just opened and absolutely cracked, so that really helped. But I can see how like Lucci is a really bad matchup. Shanks is probably a bad matchup. But otherwise, like I feel like it's definitely well positioned into GP. I think GP has a hard time with all these 6K bodies that you can spit out pretty fast, as you saw in like I think 2 of our games. We were able to get the 6 drop and a 3 drop out there on by like turn or 4 on turn. So I think just GP struggles with that type of aggression. But otherwise, I mean, I also think I was playing a little bit of this off camera before I started recording these videos, just to like see how the deck played and stuff, because I literally had never seen these cards before. So I wanted to figure out the combo before I started recording. And I played a couple Blackbeards, and like the Blackbeard matchup was also pretty good, mainly because like most of your cards are when attacking effects or activate main effects. There's not a ton of on plays. Nekomamushi is on play, of course, and the Kinemon ability is on play, of course. But a lot of times, like the deck is so underground and not in the meta, and Blackbeards just never know when you're gonna Kinemon them, especially because you can hide it by like, you know, on 4 Dawn you can like tap out or whatever. You can like tap out. But I mean, what I've noticed is Blackbeard plays just as usual. Whenever Blackbeard plays, they never played a matchup, they just incorrectly use their leader ability. Obviously over time, as decks get more popular, Blackbeard players gets more popular, or they have more experience to the matchup, so they know when to use the leader ability. So it makes the deck its Blackbeard matchup inherently worse over time. But regardless of that, I still think it does have a good matchup, just simply because it does, you know, a lot of aggression and a lot of searching. And the Hody is obviously one of the best cards in the matchup. Besides that, it's a really sick deck. I don't think this is the list for sure, but I'm hoping that, you know, one of you can take this deck and, you know, start cutting cards, adding cards. Let me know what cards you think would be good in the deck, and what I'm missing if I'm missing anything, if I didn't talk about anything, because I'm definitely not an Oden connoisseur. I just picked up the deck like yesterday, so yeah, regardless of that, I hope everyone enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe and all that. GG's to all those guys. Make sure to subscribe to Plastic Beach X3 for more One Piece videos, and peace out.